If you're a guitar player, audio engineers, anybody who's had any experience into music production, you will definitely have heard of the Shure SM57. With its own snare drum, an electric guitar cab, a saxophone, or a multitude of other instruments, this mic has been used in countless genres, on countless sources, on so many hits for decades. Today we're going to be checking this mic out, but more importantly be asking the question, does this mic still hold up in 2024? But first, let's hop into a Full Metal Mix and see what this mic is all about. Now that we have a full mix out of the way, let's go over a brief history lesson on this mic. Now, I won't be doing a full deep dive in the history of this mic, just some basics about this mic. If you guys want to do a deep dive on this, I will leave some links in the description box below, so you guys go ahead and check that out if you guys want to. If not, here's just a brief history breakdown. With that out of the way, this is the Shure SM57. This mic came into existence in 1965, and that is in thanks to the Unidyne 3. What is the Unidyne 3 exactly? Well, here's a picture of the mic. Look familiar, right? Well, why am I bringing this mic, the Unidyne 3, up if we're talking about this mic here? Well, like I had stated, the Unidyne 3 is kind of the reason why this mic exists. The Unidyne 3 was used in the 1964 Tammy Awards by Mick Jagger and James Brown. Because of the success of that mic at the Tammy show, the people who had created the Unidyne 3 took the capsule of that mic and designed this mic around that capsule. And shortly after this mic came into existence, many audio engineers have found this mic to perform very well on so many different sources, and that is in part to the high SPL level of this mic. Okay, now that we know a little bit about the conception of this mic, let's go into the build of this mic a little bit. So first off, this mic is a dynamic mic. For those of you who don't know what that really means, that means this mic doesn't need really any power for the mic to operate. You literally just plug it in, turn up your mic pre, and it works. This mic is also a unidirectional mic, meaning wherever you have this pointed is where it's going to be listening, or where it's going to be picking up sounds, and so it's only going to be coming in from the front end, and it's going to be rejecting everything else around it. That's what she said. This is a very well-built mic. It is made out of die-cast steel, and it's very rugged and built to last, and you can kind of tell when holding it into your hand. It's probably about half a pound. Again, this mic is very durable and could be used in many different circumstances, whether it's in the studio or on the stage, for again multiple sources. I have seen the SM57 used in studios and in venues that are just beat to shit, and they still work. So there's that. And another thing that makes this mic special, as I had mentioned earlier in the video, is the high SPL handling of this mic. And for those of you who may be a little confused what SPL means sound pressure level, which basically means how resistant this mic is to loud sources. So because of the SPL rating of this mic, you can put this on a lot of loud sources, i.e. snare drum, a bass cab, or like I did in the mix you guys heard at the beginning of this video, on a blaring guitar amp. The other thing that makes this mic very popular is the frequency response. Here is a graph of what that looks like. But because this mic does have kind of an upper mid-range and presence boost to it, this does lend itself to a cutting sound in your mix, whether that's in, you know, a studio recording or in a live situation. So if you guys are looking for a mic with a great cutting edge, check this thing out. So you may be asking yourself, everything you've mentioned so far kind of makes this mic sound really good. And yeah, it does sound good. It just fucking works. You just plug it in, put it on your source, and it's gonna, whatever source you have it on, will make it sound good. And that's kind of why I kind of wanted to reconsider this mic, quote unquote. Like I had stated earlier, this mic has been used on countless records, on countless sources, and on countless hits, on countless genres, that I kind of just wanted to try something different in terms of mics. But now that I actually have this mic in my hands, I finally get the hype. Now, I have used the SM57 on things like, you know, my Helix Hero or plugins, and, you know, it does sound good. But now that I'm actually having the physical mic in my hand, I can see why this mic has been hyped up. And this thing does sound really, really well, especially underneath a high gain, distorted, down-tuned, you know, context like I'd used at the beginning of this video. With everything being stated, the Shure SM57 is a mic that everybody should have in their collection, whether you're an audio engineer or a live sound technician. You should have at least one of these in your collection. But with that being said, if you guys like today's video, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications if you're an artist or a band in need of mixing and mastering. Go ahead and click the link in the description box below. It should be the first or second link. That will take you to my website. There at my website, you will find a way to contact me. So feel free to get in contact with me if you guys want something mixed or mastered. But with that being said, if you guys like today's video, definitely like and subscribe and turn on the notifications like I just stated to stay up to date with what I'm doing and to stay up to date with more audio production tips. If you guys have, you know, a subject you guys want me to touch on, let me know in the comment section below. You know, I will gladly get into contact with you and talk about these particular subjects, and probably make a video on that as well. But that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Rock on, guys.